Coach, what a fun day and everything that's going on here with the Special Olympics at Center College today. Kind of tell us a little bit how this all gets put together and get all these special athletes here today.
Yeah, so it kind of starts 3 or 4 months beforehand. We usually get a date from Hunter, giving us some details of who's going to be there, what teams, and what we need to get started. So then we start getting volunteers from our student athletes. We are charged with doing this through our SAC, the Student Athletic Advisory Committee, and it's our national philanthropy to work with the Special Olympics. So we get as many volunteers as we can, make sure we get food going. And yeah, it turns out to be a great day. You hope it's good weather. And today has worked out great, but for the most part, it's just getting our student athletes out here and being active with all the kids and having some fun.
Hunter, what a wonderful day here today. I mean, this is something Special Olympics has been at Center for 6 years in a row now. What's nice for you guys about coming here for this?
Easy answer, everything. You know, Center College, they do such a phenomenal job on hosting this event. They embrace it. Not only do the students embrace it, they always come out here and have an absolute great time. They really, you know, collectively get together and root on our athletes and just make the most of their time out here. It's very easy for us to put on an event like this because of the students here. But not only the students, but the staff, they also embrace it. Tori Brown, the head softball coach, she just does such a phenomenal job in getting the volunteers, and Nate Stewart, of course, the assistant AD there. They both do just such a phenomenal job in coordinating everything prior to the event, making sure they have plenty of students out here. And again, they make things very easy for myself and the staff of Special Olympics Kentucky.
I'm also pretty impressed, this being fall break week, that you have so many student athletes out here helping today.
Yeah, and I was a little concerned about that. Last year we had over 100 people that came out to help. This year we're probably running just under 40 of student athletes who are taking some time today to come out and get some stuff done. But you know, I think they're coming when they can, even if it's just for an hour, and spend some time with them. I think they're doing everything they can to make this a good event for everybody.
Evan, you know an awful lot about what's going on here today. You've been involved with Special Olympics for quite a while. Just tell us a little bit about why you enjoy being part of this.
I'm a firm believer in you get what you give, and I came here freshman year and I knew they were doing the state tournament here, and I thought no better way to give back than to spend some time with the community and just work with some of the athletes here to help in any way that I can, whether that's working the field, working the table, or just talking to the athletes. So the enjoyment, the cooperation, everything that can be achieved from working together with other people, and just watching that happen across multiple levels of competition, it makes me happy just seeing kids smiling and everybody enjoying the game.
How much do the Special Olympians, how much do they enjoy a day like this?
It's truly incredible for them. It's, you know, yes, it's a game, it's a sporting event, of course, but they just want to get out here and have fun. They're with their friends, they're with their family, they have, you know, everybody rooting them on. They, of course, leave here with an award prior to the end of the day. So, you know, it means a lot to them. And again, the biggest thing is they just want to get out here and have fun with their family and friends.
I look up and I see the center student athletes, and they're dancing with them and high-fiving and the names with such enthusiasm on the microphone and all. What does that mean to your daughter, just that support?
She loves it. She loves it. It's good for her self-esteem. It's good for her, just her own personal being, because at least then she's got, knows that people are there and they believe in them. Because my daughter is one of the type of people that you can't actually tell her disabilities, but she has them. So I mean, this is just, Special Olympics has been great for my daughter. She's been in it since she was in the 7th grade, and she is going to be 27 years old next month. It's not all about winning. It's about going out there, having a good time, and being with your peers, and at least feeling that you are one of something. When my daughter was in high school, she didn't belong anywhere. She couldn't be in anything for a long time until we found Special Olympics.
Sometimes when I'm watching out here, as I said before, I can't really tell whether the Special Olympians are having more fun or the center student athletes are having more fun. I'm confused sometimes on the fun level, who's on top.
Man, that's what makes it easy working for the Special Olympics, because I can get out there, run around with the athletes, and I mean, I'm having just as much fun as them. So I mean, it just makes it easy working with them. So
the interaction makes the whole entire day special, and I tell all of our volunteers at the very beginning, you make the most of it while you're here, and the more fun that you have, the more fun that our athletes have fun. Our athletes will have fun regardless, but the more that they hear music and their names on the PAs, the microphones and everything, it just gets them going, right? It gets that competitive nature out in us, and they dance and have fun. And when the students come on board and do that same very thing, it's a pretty special deal.
Tom, I know this must be a different day of officiating.
Oh yeah.
How much fun is it for you to be out here officiating at the Special Olympics?
Oh, this is a blast. This is my 12th year doing it.
Wow.
Just to be interacting with the athletes, you know, it's special. I think I get a lot more out of this than they ever will from me, I promise you. If you have a camera, you go out there and watch. There's nothing but fun. Everybody takes their game serious. They're very competitive, but when the music starts, the volunteers here at Center, of course, the best ever. They get up, they dance, the athletes come over and dance with them. So if you don't have fun, you need to take it on the side somewhere else.
Do you ever throw a penalty flag?
We do. It's few and far between, but you know, we do have to keep it fair. So yes, it's very subtle when there's a penalty, but it has to matter. That's one thing we tell all the other officials. If you're gonna throw it, it has to definitely count.
And what I also like is looking up in the stands at the parents and family members or friends. They all seem to really be having a great time.
Oh, it is competitive, but like I said, it's more oriented towards let's have fun. We're all here for the atmosphere, all cheer on, and I don't care what team you're for, even if the other team scores, you're still cheering for that team as well.
And one nice thing about this, there's a lot of scoring.
Oh yeah, in fact, we just did a game just recently, and I think the final was 49-43. So yeah, it was a lot of scoring. And if you'll notice, most touchdowns, it's not a 5-yard touch, and it's usually the whole length of the field.
I think they call them what, explosive plays? There's a lot of explosive plays at the Special Olympics.
Chris Berman would have fun here, so yeah.
This is obviously an event everybody can see what you're doing for Special Olympics, but there's other things you all do during the season to support Special Olympics too.
Yeah, so we've actually held a fire sale twice, once last year during Division III week, and then again during homecoming this fall. The first time we actually raised about $1,000 for Special Olympics, and then this past, about 2 weeks ago, we raised about $700. So 2 really good instances. The money all goes to a good cause and allows them to kind of pick and choose what they do with that money.
Again, they just embrace our mission. They live for what we do, and you know, without great host sites like Center College and the great people like Tori and Nate that put this on for us, none of this would ever be possible, and we are so very thankful for everything that Center College does for us from absolute bottom of our hearts.
Well, it truly does make for a special day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it does.